Welcome to the chemical basis of life. And what this section is just reviewing the basic understanding of the chemistry that you'll need to know to understand the body and health and disease. Now, many of you come to the table with lots of information and lots of knowledge base in chemistry because of prior learning. So I may go over this fairly simplistic for those who don't have that same foundation. So please don't worry if you haven't got a lot of strength in chemistry. Note that this is just to give you a basic understanding here, and that's what you'll need to know. Your textbook does go into it fairly extensively, but as I said before, we can't cover absolutely everything, so I'm just going to highlight our needs here. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is the primary elements of the body. So the primary elements of the body are composed in order of most to least. So oxygen is the most, carbon, hydrogen, and then the least is nitrogen, the four main ones. And there's a great chart on your textbook. You can take a look at that. And I always try to remember these by an acronym CHON. Trace elements are found in our body in very little quantity. In fact, it's less than 0.1%, and they're essential, to our nutrition and physiological processes. They activate. They're part of enzymes, so they're very important in that respect. We're going to talk about a few of them here. Fluorine is one. It's a component of fluoride. Many of you probably were in the fluoride program, perhaps in school, helping to keep your teeth nice and strong. We can also find it in some insecticides. Iodine is an essential micronutrient as well, and we find it in the form of thyroglobulin. Thyro referring to the thyroid, globulin referring to a protein, and it helps build our thyroid hormones. And our thyroid hormones are essential to many things. One of them is energy burning, and you don't have to know this yet. We'll come back to this. And calcium management. And as well, iron is an essential metallic element, and it's very important to hemoglobin. It's the heme portion. So when you look at the term heme, right, that's the iron portion, okay, and globulin is the protein portion. The other thing that iron helps do is catalyze vitamin A. We are very, very careful of our iron stores. Whenever we have any iron lying around, we scoop it up and store it. We try not to ever waste iron. There are many others, and a couple of other examples I've listed there: cobalt, tin, and zinc. So that's the first clip.